number 1 to Charlotte and the Duke's Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Tigers will kick this deep to begin the game. Bringing it out. It's Willingham. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Gives it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And they hand it off to the back. Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. We can't stop him. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's an option look. Some hard running there through a tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
Football comes out. Out is scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Oh, the defense misses out on him.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He finds his man. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Here comes a handoff. Will not be brought down. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. He 1st down. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
We'll try to run it with the option. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown,
the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And you'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Willingham. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He lets it rip. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner heads out of bounds. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The shotgun, handoff inside. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Nice grab. It's Washington. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Brigham Young. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Obunya. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. They'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Willingham. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Did he get there on the ground? Inside the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Obunya. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
this third down. Here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. Fourth down now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. Powering through a tackle. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Bringing it out. It's Woolihan. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A quick throw to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This offense really clicking.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Now it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's a handoff testing the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Back to the end zone, they say he did not get his foot down. Incomplete. But hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. He breaks free. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the...
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Bringing it out, it's Willingham. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down, in great scoring position. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. out pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abunya. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Fights through a tackle. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away.
BYU 28.
Bringing it out, it's Willingham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Let's it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Here's the point after attempt.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
BYU 35.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Oh, the returner lost the ball. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They finally make the stop, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
First at the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Snags the quick throw.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
They've been great on 4th down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
You need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Willingham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. He'll hand it off.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business.